It is the homemade broadcast. It is episode 599. My name is Will Kuncz. This here is Anna Hummel.
Hello, good day.
Good day to you. Live on YouTube, 6 p.m. Wednesday. Radio St. Pete Sundays, sometime in the 6 o'clock hour, I believe it begins, before Frank Rivera's jazz show, at least the first half hour. Then we head over to the extra time on YouTube, willsyoutube.com. You can get there to watch the whole thing. We curse. We talk about more risque things. It's a good time. Or you could join our Substack if you really want to support HMBradio.substack.com. There's a free option to subscribe over there, so we hope you do that. 813-693-2124 is the voice and text line. I forget that I have that thing sometimes. And there's a guy that calls fairly often, Bino. I believe you know him. And he calls usually about between 2 and 4 a.m. and he leaves messages. So I want to give him his shout out here. This one's for you and I both, Anna. Oh, wait. Uh-oh, boomer moment.
Uh-oh.
There we go.
Hey, Will and Anna. Bino Cook. I just want to wish you a happy new year and stuff. I'm sorry to hear about your bike accident, Will. Wow. I'm a little bit older, I'm about your dad's age, but I fell off mine last year, boy. That hurt. I've had 2 shoulder replacements, operations, boy. But shalom. Let there be peace on earth. I'll see you guys. Bye-bye.
He always leaves nice messages. He used to leave not so nice messages, but I think I've won him over for the period of time.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
That's your future, by the way.
That's my future?
Yeah.
It might be. But I appreciate that. So you can leave voice and text, 813-693-2124. I will answer usually pretty quickly, but I do answer 90% of them. So you can reach out there. thehomemadebroadcast@gmail.com is a good way to get a hold of us. HMB Radio on Facebook. And that's probably about it. So how are you? What's up?
What is up? Point of reflection. I don't know. I do have some fun news to share. Just like a kind of an oldie but a goodie topic that we kind of talk about maybe once every other month, but just a fun news story that will kick off the uncensored portion of the show.
Oh, okay. Good.
I think people will enjoy it a lot because I'll say I sure did. I sure did. It's right up my alley. It's right up Will's alley for sure. But yeah, it's got to do with revenge and bathrooms.
Okay, you did tell me about this. It is it's shocking to say the least. So you want to check out the extra content at willsyoutube.com or the Substack, hmbradio.substack.com. We'll start that in the bonus time after a half an hour and we say goodbye to Radio St. Pete. Anything else you would like to share? Should we start with the big news?
Oh, I'm like, I don't know. I went to jiu-jitsu yesterday. Yes, I will be co-hosting along with Sean Farish, who does if not the best, then one of the best Donald Trump impersonations out there. He and I will be co-hosting a show together on WPHT 1210. Philly station from 3 to 6 p.m. on Friday. So that is the 16th in 2 days' time. So we're excited about that. And, hopefully it goes well.
That sounds promising. I don't want to, jinx anything, but that sounds like a very good opportunity. And maybe perhaps that would lead to something, I don't know, maybe some sort of money that would come from that and a regular type of schedule where you would be on the air there. Maybe. You don't know.
Yeah. I think did I tell you about how I'm trying to start this health initiative at work?
You did tell me. I think it was off air. Yeah.
Yeah. So I've been kind of pushing this health initiative at work, and I gave I don't want to say a pitch, but a pre-pitch last week to the benefits lady. And she seemed very on board, got me a little excited about it. And I was like, great, I'll pop in next week. We'll talk about it further. Great. So I went in yesterday, and I wanted to be like, this is a different person. She was just shooting it down out of the sky. And
Oh, really?
it was probably one of the few times in my life where I wish I had autism, because when you're not neurodivergent, when you're normal and people are uncomfortable around you and they want you to leave, you feel that. You feel they want you to leave the room because you're bothering them. She kept telling me, like, no, we can't do that because of this. And I would just be completely unaffected and go, okay, what about this? Like, I had a bunch of ideas up my sleeve. I came somewhat prepared to the meeting. And she was just not having it. And it ended really awkwardly, poorly. And I was like, so can I like pop in next week sometime to like follow up? She's like, we're not going to have an answer till like March or April.
Yeah.
I'm like, I can't have a 5-minute meeting with you. I sit 20 feet away from you. Like,
So
you know,
this-
what the hell?
This is something where you want to have your fellow employees at your current workplace like do some sort of healthy activity together, whether it be in or out of work. You just kind of want to spearhead, people's healthy journey, or at least step towards a healthy lifestyle.
Yeah. So I had way too much time on my hands during the month of December. You know, I was in Israel for 10 days. Not that I'm just like sitting around doing nothing, but I just had like a lot of thinking time, right? A lot of time to just sit and think because I wasn't at work. And then I had a lot of time to sit and think because I was in California with friends and family, and just kind of reflecting on the year and thinking about the year ahead and what just kind of like lights me up, sort of. And it's radio, but let's get real. Although I have a phenomenal opportunity on Friday,
Yes.
there's no guarantees in life, and you got to kind of plan for that. So what else do I like? Health, wellness. Do I want to be a doctor? No, because doctors really don't have much to do with health and wellness. They are basically just like, I hate to say it, they're salesmen for the hospital and the services. These hospitals are most of the time for profit. So they're like, well, how about you get 10 x-rays, a DEXA scan, an MRI, and a PET scan? You don't need it, but that's how we make money. So, I just kind of want to get people moving, get people walking. It brought me tremendous joy when I was on, my previous show that I was on for a few years. People would call in and tell me that they lost 50, 60, 70 pounds doing intermittent fasting. And all I was doing was just planting a seed. And people would call in, and it made me feel really good. And I feel like when you feel really good and you're not doing cocaine, you should follow that feeling of it feeling like really good, fulfillment, like I matter. This is all very selfish stuff, right? But it's doing good for other people. So I was like, well, how can I kind of put this to use? So I was trying to do this health initiative thing, and I'm not worried about like, oh, it's so much work, but it's like if there's no steps I can take or I have to wait 2 months for the next response, it's like, forget it.
Yeah. I wonder what the pushback is on it.
Money.
Oh, because I have to pay.
Money or just like liability. Like if I tried to start like a Strava. Are you familiar with this app? It's like a walking, running app. Just all it does is like record your time, your pace, your distance. But if people are doing it and it's associated with the work, and then God forbid some fat POS has a cardiac event, they're on the hook for that. So, and then there's all these like privacy data breaches. We don't want anything involved because if it's like people's names, date of birth, like weight, gender, like that could all be used for a data breach for, health insurance companies to discriminate against certain people, all that sort of stuff. So like, I understand it. I'm not a lawyer. I understand. Listen, anytime you talk to HR is not there for you. HR is there to protect the company. So go in there knowing that they're not on your team. They're there because if anybody's discriminated against, it makes the company look bad. That's a problem for the company.
Yeah.
Not you. They don't care about you.
Yeah.
So I understand that. I went into it. But what I didn't like is the fact that she gave me all this like false hope. She was like taking notes when I was writing last week. She was like, these are great ideas. And then was just like shooting my ideas like one by one yesterday. And yeah, it just made me a little sad in my heart.
Well, hopefully this new opportunity, maybe you can push the health initiatives to the side, let these people, you know, get what they deserve, you know, and hopefully you can move on and follow your dream. And to that guy, I still think about that that dumb comment that I talked about last week, where the guy said we need to, you know, think about life outside, like move on from radio and get jobs and other things. We did, obviously, you know, suck it. Because see, you wait patiently enough, a good opportunity comes along. I had an opportunity, sort of.
Yes.
There was I searched the job boards just to see what's out there in the radio industry, and usually there's absolutely nothing. But an interesting one came across my LinkedIn, and it was for the Ryan Gorman show, WFLA, the conservative talk host there, local host in Tampa, and he had a producer job available. Not really what I want to be doing, but you know, it's kind of in the wheelhouse. So I figured, why not? I'll apply for it. Got a call back pretty quick from the program director there, who's actually based in Miami. They don't even have a program director in Tampa.
What?
It's just crazy,
right? Is it iHeart? It's not iHeart.
Yeah, iHeart. It's just crazy. I mean, like Tampa's not a podunk city. It's a top 20 market. They don't even have a program director there anymore, which is nuts. But anyway, so this lady's from Miami's handling Tampa. Talked to her, had a nice conversation, and then she set me up with Ryan. So I talked to Ryan. I found out the job really wasn't for me anyways. It was just like an off-air producer, you know, kind of helping him put together shows, book guests, whatever. Okay. I would have taken it if it was offered to me, but it really wasn't what I wanted. I was hoping there'd be some on-air aspect to it where I could, you know, give my opinion and have conversations. But I found out who they gave the job to.
Who told you?
You did.
Oh,
you told me.
That's right.
I was blown away when I saw who.
Literally.
Yes. Flabbergasted. And this is nothing against this person personally or anything. And, you know, we kind of thought with the election of the current president that we have and these companies kind of putting the woke away, at least for the time being, and not doing these like diversity hires or whatever, that maybe you would have, I don't know, somebody who kind of leans right these days politically and is politically active and can find stories and would maybe have more insight into guests that you could book for certain things. Like maybe they might hire a 40-year-old white guy for something like that at a conservative talk radio show. I found out that is not the case. Who they hired is he worked at CMG. I think he was in the promo department. I don't think I've ever met this person, but I was aware of him. He also does a radio program on WMNF 88.5, a very progressive radio station.
That's not NPR, right? Is that?
Well, they have news from NPR, but a lot of radio stations do. Okay. Radio St. Pete had NPR news for a while. Now they switched to ABC, but Radio St. Pete did NPR for a long time. Obviously, public broadcasting is kind of struggling. The Association for Public Broadcasting just shut down due to funding, but they're still doing fine. Like 88.5 is still on the air. They're raising money. They're doing what Radio St. Pete's doing and, you know, paying their own way to kind of stay on the air. And I'm sure they're getting grants and stuff too, but people donate and that's how they do it. Every time I turn on that radio station, I do listen to WMNF fairly often when I'm in the car just to see what's going on. Mm-hmm. It's like Democracy Now! With Amy Goodman. Just, I want to hear what they're saying. I know what I think and what, you know, people that I like think. I want to hear what's going on the other side. It's, it's intense. So the guy they hired I don't know his name off the top of my head, is the host of the Big Gay Radio Show on WMNF, is the new producer for the conservative talk program, The Ryan Gorman Show. Let me tell you, I've listened to that show. I've had it on in the car.
The big gay one?
Big Gay Radio Show.
And that's on 88.5?
It's on 88.5.
Okay.
WMNF, very progressive radio show.
Verdict on that.
It just, to me, doesn't seem like a good fit.
Why that?
It seems like I said, I've listened. I wanted to try to find maybe some particular clips of the show, but I have a feeling that they do not align with Ryan Gorman's point of view on just about anything. And I would wager that they probably have nothing but contempt for a lot of Ryan Gorman and think it's evil, what he's saying. And this guy took the job. I just don't understand the logic here. And again, it's nothing against this guy personally. I don't know him, but I'm just saying, like, it's a weird fit.
It is a weird fit. It's actually not a fit at all.
It's not a fit.
Force fit.
Yeah.
What was he going to say? Do you think they're bringing him in? And I know it's not like necessarily an on-air position, but I feel like, do you think he's going to be like the Scott Jennings of CNN kind of a thing?
I mean, maybe potentially, maybe they'll get there.
Let's say you, gay guy.
Yeah. What do you think?
Throw it over to the gay.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, I don't think so. I think it's a good opportunity and I think iHeart particularly was one of those many years ago that said, like, we are hiring minorities and gay guys. Essentially is what they give preferential treatment to those applications. So I don't think that the woke is away over there. I don't know. And again, it's like, I want this guy to know it's nothing against him personally. It's just not, it's a weird fit to have a guy who's has nothing but contempt for Ryan Gorman's point of view as a new producer.
Are you sure? Because you said you've listened to his show. It's not, because listen, there's gay conservatives out there. Maybe they're not super vocal.
Yeah. You know, it's funny that
Ruben, but you've heard his show, so you kind of know how he feels, and he's kind of like on script.
Yes,
like he's predictable. Like, I probably know how he feels about guns. I probably know how he feels about ICE, right? Probably know how he feels about trans gay drag queen shows. Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, they have nothing, and they talk a lot of local politics, obviously, and seem to have nothing but contempt for the conservative point of view here in the state, and probably nationally as well. I suppose there is a slight chance that maybe he is like a Dave Rubin, conservative gay guy, but I don't think so. It's funny because I don't really hear him talk on the show. It's this trans person guy that is a girl that does
not on Ryan Gorman's show. You're saying on the
Big Gay Show.
And is it like a music show or it's a talk show?
They just talk about being gay and what it do as being gay or LGBTQ.
Okay. I mean, beyond the obvious differences.
Yeah.
Of like a gay guy versus like a heteronormative. Ew, I just said that. A straight guy.
Yeah.
Like, what do they talk about?
It's just like,
oh my god, some guy behind him.
Well, they'll have some other, person on the LGBT.
Hey, take your prep.
Yeah. Yeah. Health care for gay LGBTQ. They have like artists who are doing something in the community,
You know what? I am so glad I self-edited because I was so about to say something and this was not the place to say it.
Well,
place to say it.
Yeah. Anyway, I mean, nothing personal. It's just a weird fit. I was so like blown away when I heard that I almost texted Ryan Gorman and said, "What are you doing? What are you doing?" Well, this is just such a weird. I don't know how much say he had, in it or whatever.
Really, but he hosts the show.
Yeah, but I'm sure that that lady down in Miami could have said, this guy's okay, but could you work with this guy? It would really check some boxes for us. Yeah, sure. I mean, it's an off-air role, so it's not.
Yeah, but then it's like all the stories he comes up with. I could just imagine,
Oh my God.
well, Renee Good did have a point. She, just stuff like where you're like, no, not this.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just weird. So that's how my search is going. So I'm glad it's going a little better for you. And I think I'll just continue to work at my day job for the time being.
Yeah. Yes.
Unfortunately.
Yeah. I still have like a lot of goals and big hopes for this year. A lot of stuff has got to change. A lot of stuff has got to change. It's funny, like there's so much of I'm not going to call it like body positivity, but like if we extend body into mind and go like, listen, you're great just the way you are. I want to start the opposite movement. And it's going to be like, I don't like me. How do I be anything but like me? You know what I mean? Where you're just like, you have a lot of bad habits. You have a lot of bad thought patterns. And you've been doing the same thing over and over again because you don't know how to do anything different. And you're like, this isn't working. And people on one side are like, you should love yourself, embrace yourself. I'm like, this person isn't good. This is not working even for me. I want to change. How do we do that? So
yeah,
that made any sense at all. But that's kind of how I've been feeling.
No, it does. I mean, it makes perfect sense to me. Like, even if you're saying you're not garbage, there's always room to improve, I would think, and become a better version of yourself, whether it's physically, mentally, and in any aspect really that you exist in this plane.
Yeah.
But it's because we live in this weird world where somehow the propaganda, the media that we consume, there's the complete opposite of that, which is I'm fine the way I am. In fact, I can get worse if I want to. And I'm planning
on it.
Then I'm going to be more, oppressed, and, society owes me something because of that. That's a pretty common, thought for half the country, which is so bizarre. I can't get over I was thinking about, I mean, lots of things, but particularly that Renee Good lady that unfortunately was shot by the ICE officer last week. People are still debating that after. And I didn't know really at first because it was so early and I was kind of playing the kind of like devil's advocate with myself. I had a feeling that there was more to the story. And now we know a bunch of other details have come out. I saw today that the officer, CBS, reported that he was taken for internal bleeding from the hit from the car. I don't know. And I think that people on the other side of the spectrum would say, no, that's a lie. And because CBS reported it, they're not credible. So nobody's going to believe anything anyways. And I saw you squinch up your nose. You don't think that that's true?
I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
Internal bleeding. Like, is it related to the car? Okay, so this is what I'm going to say. Like 100%, kind of echoing what Adam Carolla said. Play stupid games, win stupid prizes, I think is a nice way to say it. Yeah. But like initially when we were seeing it from the POV that we like from the first video, and it wasn't like slowed down or zoomed in, or what I saw, it looked like he like could have shuffled to the left, which he did, and he was presumably fine. People were like, he's limping. I'm like, she has a hole in her head. Like, could he have like gotten out of the way? When I saw what you sent me, I was like, B got what she got. Exactly what Adam Carolla said. I couldn't have said it better myself. Because like you said, I was like, well, the wheels. He goes, he's not looking at the wheel. He sees a car coming towards him. He was dragged like 100 meters by some illegal alien like 6 months ago. Not that should render any sort of thing, but like he's like, not again, probably. So he shoots her a few times in the head. She did. And then when I saw his camera, like I think he was shooting. I don't think he had like a body cam, or maybe he had like a phone. I'm like, dude, if my eyes are seeing what he's seeing, I see a car coming right at me. Sorry, bye.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I mean, to me, it's very cut and dry now. But you're still gonna you still see it. No, the cop was in the wrong and should be prosecuted. And they took offense. Like once the more video came out, then the narrative kind of became he called her a effing bitch after the shooting. Yeah. And that became the rallying cry for the Karens to start protesting because they called her the B word, and that's a no. You cannot do that. The murder was kind of secondary. It was that they called her a B word after she tried to hit him with his car.
That's inappropriate to call a dead liberal who was trying to impede a very legitimate operation. You can't call it a B word. So
I mean, I don't understand how you could, just looking at the video in like a courtroom setting, it's pretty clear what happened. I feel like everyone can agree on that, but I guess it's just like, well, this activity that ICE is doing is just wrong. So anything we do to kind of stop it is okay. I think that's pretty much where we're at. And then if you do anything to stop us, you're actually still the bad guy. It's kind of like the Palestinian playbook in a way.
Yeah, like put yourself in harm's way or force. That's a little different because like Hamas is like forcing people to, stay in homes that they would otherwise leave because they want as much carnage as possible. But kind of, yeah, where they're like purposely putting themselves in harm's way, and then you do something about it. Like, you're hurting me. You're hurting me. Get out of the way.
Yeah.
Jose is about to rape you.
Oh, God.
You're welcome.
Yeah. I don't know.
That for like 3 minutes time.
It's just so strange. I just don't think we can live together anymore as a people. We're not a united state, and I don't think we're ever going to be united. Half the country hates what the other half is, and kind of vice versa. I don't know if there's any salvaging this. It's just so strange.
Yeah, I feel like I think the liberals, what they need, I think the liberals need to travel more, and they need to go to some bad places, and then they need to come back and say, sorry. I see how most of the world does it, and this is pretty good, actually.
Yeah. Well, they have nothing but contempt for our land, our country. It's stolen land. It's just, I don't want to rail on about that.
Then give it back.
Well, no.
Find some nice Aztec person and give it back.
Yeah.
But you won't.
No.
So shut up.
I'm just amazed to see these ladies just out there as the foot soldiers. Like, it's still going on. It's still going on out there, and the ladies are leading the charge on this one. They're getting arrested, pepper sprayed, making videos. I saw one lady appeared to load a firearm.
Oh,
And that's really
as well.
interesting.
I mean, I guess on the bright side, like it's fun to watch, right?
Yeah. It is. It's very depressing, but yeah, I mean, hey, at least it's entertaining, I guess.
Yeah, it is.
But we got to go. We got to drop Radio St. Pete, but we're going to stay on willsyoutube.com, do an extra half an hour. Anna's got a great story that we're going to do right at the top, and you should join willsyoutube.com at 6 p.m. Wednesdays, or if you miss the show, you can catch it there on Sundays at midnight, or you can get it early if you subscribe to hmbradio.substack.com. 813-693-2124 is the voice and text line. Thank you all. Thank you, Radio St. Pete. And we'll see you next Sunday, sometime in the 6 p.m. hour. Thank you. All right. We're back.
We are back.
So tell me
Oh.
your story.
Well, it was just a regular Monday at work at my place of occupation, when I got word from 2 male coworkers that flank me on either side, and they both come back and they say, I think someone shit on the floor in the men's bathroom. And I said, what? Tell me everything. I was like, Dish. I'm like, how do you know? Did you see it? Did you see the guy? Did you see him? Did he poop in his pants and like shake it out of his leg, his pant leg? Like, what happened? One of the guys was like, yeah, it's everything is all like, there's Clorox all over the floor. There's all the signs, like don't slip signs and stuff. And then the other one said that he ran into the janitor who had to clean it. And I guess the janitor said something to the effect of like, man, that's a revenge shit. As if to imply it was intentional.
Yeah. Yeah, that's interesting. I wonder what the consistency was, because if it's a solid log on like in the middle of the floor, then I think that sounds like revenge. If it's liquid, it could just be an accident. Like you just didn't make it to the pot.
Yeah, we were going through all the possibilities, right? Like, was it purposeful, right? Like, I just got fired. Fuck you. I'm going to shit on the floor. Like, your boss isn't going to clean that up, by the way. So that's
yeah. You're leaving it to some poor schmuck that makes $15 an hour part-time to clean it up.
Yeah, exactly. Then it wasn't like someone was sick. Then it wasn't like someone like missed the target. Then was it like they halfway made it, but not really, and then they tried to make it better, but then it got worse, and then they had like shit on their hands and they're like wiping it on the wall. Like, what happened?
Yeah.
So, and I was tempted to like not even believe them, like this was some sort of like work lore. But then we got the email. I'm gonna read it.
Yeah,
Right?
please.
This is code for corporate. Someone just shit on the floor. Okay, this is how because I wish I was with the person who had to draft this company-wide email just to remind people, hey, don't shit on the floor.
In case you need reminding.
Yes, right. Okay, so this is going out to maybe like 300 people. So keep that in mind. Team. Our shared workplace facilities are designed to ensure everyone has a safe, comfortable, and respectful environment. To maintain these standards, we would like to remind everyone of our expectations regarding the use and care of shared spaces, including restrooms.
Especially restrooms.
Recently, this was like 2 hours prior. Recently, an incident occurred that did not meet basic standards of appropriate use and cleanliness. While we will not discuss specifics, this incident violated workplace health codes and created an unsanitary condition for our colleagues. And then it just kind of like, expectations. It's silly. But and it was so funny because everyone was like, that didn't know, and some of the chats I was in were like, what's with this bathroom reminder? And then I'm like, someone shit on the floor. Like,
so the ladies didn't know, except you.
I knew because, I had 2 male coworkers who both came back and were like, yo, I think someone shit on the floor on purpose. I was like, what?
What was the location in the restroom? Was it like out in the common area with the sinks, or was it in the stall? Was it in the urinal? Like, where was it?
I don't know. I did ask that question. I'm like, where was it? Was it in a urinal? Was it next to a urinal? Was it in like the stall? I imagine it was in a stall because like, I can't imagine just popping a squat and the potential of like 5 of your coworkers walking and seeing you like, You know, I would assume they like tried to hide it, or maybe like they pooped in kind of like not in their hand, but put some paper towels or something, pooped in their hand, and then like threw it on the floor. I don't know. And I asked my coworkers, I'm like, did you see it? One of them just smelled Clorox and there was like signs everywhere. And then the other one like was running into the guy who was gonna clean it.
Yeah.
My coworker did not see the mess, but he heard about it.
And do you know what the status of the BM was as far as its solidity?
No.
Mm-hmm.
I'm assuming it was messy. I think it may have been just like a mistake that like, oh no, and then just started wiping on the wall like through the
wait, was there matter on the walls?
I don't know.
Okay. Wow, you there's so much missing information here.
All I know is that someone shit on the floor in the men's bathroom.
Yeah.
Which I know that may not be a surprise to most people, but honestly, like the women that I work with and women in general sometimes are grosser than the guys.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Women are disgusting.
Because they hover. They have
everything is just like, dude. Without fail, every time I would go into the bathroom at my work after 3 p.m., I'd be like, oh no! And I go in there and just like wall of stench.
Yeah.
Wall of stench.
Mm.
I mean, and they have like no shame. I work with some people. I will not describe them physically, but they treat the bathroom like it's their bathroom at home. So, for example, today there was a woman next to me literally shitting and like laughing as she watched something on her phone.
Yeah.
Like we can hear everything that's going on, from the shitting, the farting, you watching the video and laughing. It's like, what? Just no shame, which is refreshing, I guess. Maybe just like, you know what, fuck it, I don't care.
I mean, first of all, if you take a dump at work, you are a monster. You truly are. Really,
you can't help it. You're there for like 9 hours a day.
You can't go in the morning and then maybe you take twos at work.
I do.
You do? Oh my God. Like I need, for me, my bathroom time is sacred. There's things that I have to do,
No, you work at home.
Well, I know, but even in the
like, I can't just like shit on command. Like I will shit at 7:30 a.m. Oftentimes my body just like, I'm good.
Listen,
and then 2:30, it's not good.
And
I got 2.5 hours left. What am I supposed to do?
I hold it. You can hold it for 2 hours.
No,
you can.
No. My boyfriend is like you. He's able to like, yeah, I have to poop. I've had to poop for like 2-3 hours. I'm like, what? The way that my body works, maybe you guys can, put in the comments or whatever. I will like feel a percolation and then like 10-15 minutes later, full on. And then I got like 3 minutes to go to the bathroom. Otherwise it's coming out. I'm going to birth it. I can't hold it. I cannot hold it.
I'm assuming it's not a mess. It's just kind of like a
it's very healthy. It's reflective of I'm taking good care of the machine. It's working.
Right.
But yeah, it's just like someone like knocking on the door, and then it's like, we're coming in. The police, and then barge open. That's what it feels like in my butthole.
Is this daily? Are you taking twos at work on the reg? Really? Every day?
Almost.
How long do you spend in the bathroom usually?
I mean, by the time I'm there, it's critical mass, so I can like get in and out pretty quickly.
Do you have to take a break, or are you able to just go to the bathroom and not take a break?
I just go out if I'm lucky and I'm not like what do you call it? Prairie dogging it.
Yeah.
I'll put myself in like personal time.
Mm-hmm.
But sometimes I'll just run.
Yeah.
Don't talk to me. Oh, hey, shut up.
What's the average time that you're away from your computer while you're doing this?
I mean, I feel like sometimes I'm a little checked out, so I'm not like too concerned about getting back. But let's just say a few months ago when I was, a little bit more on my game, I'd be in there for like 7 minutes.
Okay.
But if I needed to hurry, like for example, there were times where I would have to go when we were doing a show together or when I was on my previous show, and I had 6 minutes and 13 seconds to get in and get out, and I could do it.
Wow. I just, for me, I can just hold it till I get home, unless you can't.
That's what
I
I'm
mean,
saying.
then you're just like, and I've had to do that at the radio station, for example, but even at night when I was there, I would never use the third floor where the radio station was
The second floor.
to BM. Yeah, I would go down to the second floor and have my BM in that bathroom.
Will, why are you getting on the elevator? Don't worry about it.
I have to take the stairs. Just shake it loose first. But yeah, so I mean, that is, you don't want to run the risk of running into to me anyways, I didn't want to run the risk of potentially running into somebody and being like, oh, Will was taking a massive BM in the toilet, at work. Like there's Isaiah, the board op on Saturdays. He's a producer. Last time I was there, he was in there and just ripping a BM on a Saturday morning. I don't think he knew I was in there, but I was like, I know who that is. And now I know that you were having a massive BM in the bathroom. And it's just like off-putting. I don't want to picture that. And then now I do. And it smelled. It was stinky in there. No courtesy flush. No.
Not a courtesy flush.
But he probably didn't. He was probably just like, it's Saturday. Nobody's here. So I'm just going to
hear you walk in.
I must have. I would assume, but at that point it's too late. I mean, it was already stinky. I think most of it was already out. So I just like held my breath, washed my hands, took a pee, washed my hands and left. But, he should have went to the second floor really to do that. You don't BM on your work toilet unless it's an absolute emergency. You find some other way. You leave, go to the gas station if you have to.
What? No, that's no.
Nobody.
It sucks and the way that the bathrooms are at work. I mean, you got a nice foot and a half space between the divider and the ground. So when someone's making noises, all you have to do is just like look at the shoes, and you're like, I know who that is for sure.
Yeah, exactly.
That's Rhonda. With the red glittery nail polish. Yeah.
And she's ripping a hearty BM.
Yeah, no, the worst happened yesterday. I was just peeing, and the woman next to me on my left was peeing, and the woman on my right was pooping, and she was waiting for one of us to pee so she could poop.
Yeah.
And it was just silence for like 3 minutes because we were all pee and poop shy.
Sure.
So I could hear her like faintly farting. And then I heard someone else flush the toilet. I'm like, this is your chance. Let it out. And then
I mean, it's just so not worth it to humiliate yourself in front of your coworkers like that when there's other options. Do you have other floors that you could go on at this current? You don't. So you're kind of stuck.
One floor Jones. Yep. And it's just one bathroom. I mean, it has like 10 stalls, but yeah. And then we also got yelled at for if you're able-bodied, like don't go in the disabled one. And I'm like, define disabled. Define disabled, please. Ain't nobody here in a wheelchair.
I mean, do you have I think that's just like, do you have a placard, like a blue placard where you can park in handicapped parking?
No, it's just like they said handicapped or people with like physical challenges or however they word it. It's for fat people. It's for the fatties that they need more room because they can't like walk in, close the door behind them. So I can never go in there, which sometimes I like to do because they got, you got your own sink, you got your own mirror. But if I get caught in there and like, that Kathy comes in, she's gonna report me to HR. This skinny bitch, so.
There is a poll up. I put a poll up on YouTube. Should you take BM a number 2 at work? So we're gonna wait for those to roll in.
Can't help it sometimes.
Well, unless obviously if it's an emergency, there's nothing you can do about it, and you have to humiliate yourself.
I have an emergency, Will.
I don't buy it. I think you could train your body. You can really talk your body into doing certain things, and that's one of those things is, taking time with your BM to make sure you get home. I have personally, like, I have a routine that generally I like to follow when I do BMs.
Okay, but Will,
Yeah.
at least for me, like, my body doesn't just always follow the clock. I can't just be like, at 7:15, I poop. You better poop, body.
I think normal people do have that, where it's like the morning constitution or evening constitution or whatever you want to call it. Like usually there's that's what they call regularity, right? When you're like regular.
My regularity happens to fall around 2 p.m., 2:30 p.m. I have a BM. And I happen to be at work. What am I gonna do?
Well, maybe take it to 3 and then 3:15 and then 3:30 and then you just keep pushing it later. You train your body for a nice 5:30 BM when you get home.
Will, you trying to make me do this? If I follow this advice, the next email about that is gonna be about me, because I'm gonna just poop in my pants in my seat at work. And yeah, it's going to be fun for everyone but me, because I'll be the talk of the town. But I don't want to be that person. And if I'm going to go, like, it's not good to hold it in. Like, nothing.
It's not bad either. I mean, it's not.
Come on. You've been in a literal pinch where you're like, you start sweating.
Well, yeah, you're talking about an emergency, though. Like, that's
every day is an emergency for me.
Listen, you said it's a nice consistency. It's like a normal BM. It's not an emergency. Unless it's like, water coming out, a waterfall coming out. It's not an emergency. I've been there with that type of emergency, and it's terrible.
You are conflating two things: consistency and urgency.
Yeah.
You can have urgency with a nice one, and you can have urgency with a messy one.
Yes, I'm just saying. I think
sometimes with the nice ones, they're fully farmed. They're ready to be harvested. Okay, I know that's disgusting to say. I cannot help it. My body tells me in advance, 20 minutes, hey, you're gonna have to shit. And then in 15 minutes, I'm like, okay, it's kind of bad. And then like I have a 5-minute window where I'm like, I'm not joking. I'm like waddling to the bathroom.
As of right now, there hasn't been many votes, but people are agreeing with you that yes, it's okay. 67%. You people are pigs. That's really all I can tell you. I mean, I'm sorry.
Excuse me. When do you poop?
I mean, I have usually as soon as I wake up, I have to go. As soon as I wake up, and
you are pooping at 9 a.m. Say
sometime.
Well, home, so you're lucky.
Yeah, I am. I mean, I get up and usually I'm like, oh God. And half the time my butt wakes me up where I'm like, uh-oh, I need to get to the bathroom to take my morning regular dookie. But there's a whole thing, like I need to, George Costanza famously, that episode on Seinfeld, took off his shirt when I do that. I don't like to, I like to be completely nude in a BM situation. I don't like to have anything
nude.
Completely, totally nude. So I take my pants off in entirety. And if you're in a public stall, you can do it because generally there is a coat hook, but man, you're really playing with fire if you're doing that. And I have done it a few times, been completely nude in a stall, but it's not ideal.
Why?
Because it's just like, I'll tell you why. What if, I go to wipe and I get some on my shirt or something. I accidentally get back there, reach back, and I hit the back of my shirt and it pulls it down, and then I wiped it on my shirt. It's not a completely irrational fear. I mean,
no, it's not. It's actually totally rational, and maybe more with men because like your clothes might be like longer,
Yeah.
like less fitted.
Yeah.
You know, so easily could wave around, you know.
Yeah. Or you go and you're taking you're cleaning up and something falls off the toilet paper onto your pants or in your underwear or something. Like that could happen. I mean, it doesn't happen often, but certainly it could. It's not totally impossible for that not to happen. So
you know what? You're totally right, because there have been many times where I will like take my shirt, roll it up, and tuck it into my bra.
Yeah,
because I didn't want it to fall down and like get.
See, I don't wear a bra yet. I'm definitely working my way there.
Yeah.
But as of right now, so I'm just kind of depending on. I could do you pull your shirt up, maybe tuck it under your chin,
or do like one of these guys,
Yep, pull it through. Yeah, like tube top.
Yeah.
Thing. Yeah, so you could do that. There are ways, but usually if I'm at home where you should be in, I could just get nude if I need to. Take my prepare for what's to come. And I can go without, but I like to have a moistened wipe.
Oh, those are essentials, especially as you get older.
Do you take those with you? Do you pack those like a lunch and take them to work so you can use them? No,
but I do have them at my home.
So you're just raw dogging dry down there at work.
Mm-hmm.
I would be nervous that potentially there's some residue where I might be itchy perhaps later on down the road or something like that. So
I'll just say, like, I make sure that there's nothing there.
Yeah.
And if that means 47 wipes.
But sometimes
not my toilet paper. I'm on company time.
When it's dry, though, it may look like there's nothing there. But if you were to take a moistened wipe, you would find that, oh, wow, there's actually more there. It just kind of dries on your butt cheeks. You know what I mean? Or like the lips of your bum.
I can't. I mean, I just feel like it would be a dead giveaway if I was running to the bathroom with the wet wipes. Like,
well, you'd have to take them in a bag, like a backpack, and kind of, do it that route. You couldn't walk around. Oh man, you want to talk about monster? That would be a person who is so obvious that they're going to take a BM at work that they bring a nice wet wipe with them, and it's visible. Like that's insane. That's crazy, dude. You cannot do that.
Yeah. No.
You should be executed. There's probably somebody that does. I mean, you got to be at least a little discreet. Like I said, I don't think it's ideal, but I get it if some people have to do it. I also hear the argument, which is a good point. I'm not saying it's not, that you're doing it on company time. So it's like, you're getting paid to BM. And I get that. I mean, that's a good point. It's a good argument, but I know just for me, there are things that, it's just not it's not as simple of a process for me as it would be for other people. So maybe that's the issue.
Yeah, it's fun. I like it.
Well, I mean, I guess, to wrap up this conversation, 75% apparently say that it's okay on us. So I don't know.
It's okay.
813.
This is Trump's America. It's okay to shit at work.
If you want to comment on this, I think maybe it's not as controversial as I thought, because it appears that yes is winning. But you can comment, leave a message. We'll play it next week. 813-693-2124. That's the voice and text line. Or leave a comment on the video. Give the video a thumbs up and all that in the podcast. That really helps. But wow, what a story. I feel like there's a lot missing from your tale that I would really be interested in knowing.
I will ask around, because I'm sure this will be part of the company lore for many years to come. And I'll start asking questions.
Good.
I'm good at playing detective, especially when it comes to double deuces. I love that. So
yeah. I mean, I keep thinking about and I'm kind of traumatized because I worked in a small office and there was an older woman that worked in the office with me, and she would take BMs at work, and she would, we worked in like a house. So it
You
was
call her Sleepy Jones or
Snoozy McGee, because she
Snoozy
would take little nappies throughout the day on the couch behind me while I was working on stuff. When she would take little napparoos, which is smart. Again, like napping on the job, that's great. I mean, you're a savage if you do that, but hey, respect.
Yeah.
But, she would. So we worked in a house, so it wasn't like a corporate bathroom. It was just like a house regular bathroom.
Right.
So she kind of, and it was hers, like that one was hers. And then there was one downstairs in the kind of den area. And that's where the boys, would take their BMs or Ps or whatever. But she had like her own stuff in there. Like she had a toothbrush in there. I don't know what she was doing with that. I don't know if she was brushing her teeth or maybe BM stuff. I don't know. But she was a big fan of like the Glade scents, where you would spray after, and it was supposed to make it not smell like poo in the restroom, but it made it worse. It was so much.
Wait, was she going into your restroom?
No, she was going into the one that's like right near me, the one that's like in the main part of the house.
Oh, but not the den.
Not the den. No, I wasn't working in the den. That's where just the bathroom. I was working in like the main part of the office / house.
Yeah.
So it would be like, I would just hear it. And sometimes I would hear the farts echo off the porcelain, and it was unpleasant. And then you would hear the toilet flush, and then you would just start to hear shh.
Oh, no.
Like a lot.
Something smelly's coming.
And then she would go, I'll just leave this door open. And she would leave the door open so that it just filled the house with this like artificial fragrance and just, excrement combined. It was such an awful. I would rather smell just the BM. I don't want to smell this artificial poison that's just filling my lungs. It was so off-putting, and it made me sick. It made me physically sick. So I had to Pavlov dog train her to close the door after she would make her BMs. So what I would do is I would wait for her to go back after I would hear the farts and then the spray, and she would leave the door open. I would just go shut the door. And there were many times where I heard her go, "Oh, how did this get shut?" And then she would open it back up, and then I would go back and close it again. I was like, hopefully she'll get the hint. I just can't believe, like, I know sometimes it's your own, it's your own scent, so you don't really mind it, or you don't really smell it like everybody else does. But there was just no way that was possible. And none of the other guys would take the risk to, like, they didn't want to embarrass her or anything. So I was like, I'll embarrass her. I don't care. I'll take that. And I'm not going to call her out publicly, but I will, take action here. And it took a few months, but finally she did start closing the door after her duty time in the office. But it took a while.
Yeah, she made herself right at home with the naps and the farts, and it was great. I miss her because we got so much content out of her, and great stories when we were doing Stay Woke. So hats off to Snoozy McGee.
Yeah, she's still around. She's like 80 years old now, for real, like 80, legit 80, and she's still around. But she works at home, and now she's
taking the company, right? Like,
works for the company. Now she's taking naps at home and taking BMs at home, and that's the way it should be. I'll never forget. That's one of those, like, a scent that you'll never truly escape from. You can remember it. It's like a memory. A scent can be a memory. Sometimes what that smells like, and it's always going to haunt my dreams. But it was an experience, to say the least. So I still think that if you can help it, you shouldn't do it. But if it's an emergency, I get it. But I guess I'm overruled here, totally overruled, because 75% say yes.
I support it. I endorse it. I can't help it. I can't leave the premises because if I go to the gas station, that's going to take me at least 25 minutes. I'm saving them time.
Yeah.
So
Fair enough. Well, we didn't do any stories today. We had some stuff. We had the Adam Johnson, the guy who stole Nancy Pelosi's podium and got the famous picture of him walking, stealing her podium. You know that guy?
Wasn't that
January 6th?
QAnon?
No, I don't know what that guy was into.
His name is Jacob something. What was his name? QAnon.
His name is Adam Johnson is the guy here in Manatee County that's running for county commissioner, District 6.
Okay.
QAnon
Shaman. Sorry.
Yeah, QAnon shaman. That's a different guy. He's famous too, but this guy's probably like second place famous as far as January 6th goes. So he's running for county commissioner. Will he win?
I hope so.
You want him to win? There he is. He's got his family there, good looking family.
Oh yeah, I've seen this guy before.
Oh, lots of kids. All boys too, it looks like. Wow.
As God intended.
Yeah, that's right. There he is. Wow.
Dang, dude. Hold on. 2, 3. That's 5 boys.
Yeah.
Damn, they all be wearing glasses. Dang.
Yeah, most of them. Yeah, there's one. No, I think they all are. Yeah.
Wearing glasses.
He's got the long hair, which I don't like for a politician. You got to cut your hair, man.
Why not? Why you can do the John Fetterman? I mean, I know he doesn't have long hair, but he just dressing like a schlub.
Yeah. I don't know. There's just like I think you should, wear a dress shirt and slacks and like normal shoes, not Converses, Gary Johnson style. You should still look presentable, like business casual at the very least. And I'm sorry, but you should cut your hair. You should have short hair if you're a man. If you're a lady, you should have long hair, frankly. Sorry, these are how I feel. But,
what if you're old?
Yeah, still.
You still should have long hair? Okay.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. If you're a lady, if you can help it. I mean, I know sometimes you can't help these things, but I don't know. Yeah, I kind of hope he wins too. That would be good. But I don't know. That's just too. I don't know. When's the election? I guess it's probably November, right?
Yeah, that makes sense.
I wonder if we could get him on the podcast. Do you want to talk to this guy?
Sure, I'll talk to him.
Okay, maybe we'll try to get him on the podcast in a few weeks. And we're kind of based in that area, Tampa Bay. Manatee's kind of in that area. That would be kind of funny to talk to him. Cool. All right, cool. Well, we'll work on that. Thank you, Anna. Really fun one today. It's nice to get back in the swing of things. I think next week we might have to do like a Thursday, if that works for you, instead of Wednesday. Is that possible?
We'll figure it out.
Okay. If not, we might have to take next week off. But
what about Monday?
Well, I'm gonna be out of town. That's why I won't be back until like probably maybe I might be back Tuesday. If I'm back Tuesday, then we can just do normal, normal Wednesday. But where I'm going? Yeah, I'm going to Amelia Island to finalize some wedding stuff. We're going to take like our engagement photos and it's going to be cold. It's going to be like 29 degrees up there or something.
God damn. You got some nice fits picked out?
I did get my suit for not the wedding, but I got the suit for the welcome party on the Friday before. It's like a linen, kind of like almost lime green. It looks good though. I do have to get it fitted because it's way too long for me, so I'm gonna have to get that. And I actually went and looked at like wedding attire today too. And I think
where? Like on Amazon?
Just went to Men's Warehouse. It seems to be like, it's like $200. You can rent something.
Yeah,
buy something, but
Chris
unnecessary.
Wedding.
Yeah,
for a couple days.
Yeah,
but they're kind of like you got to get it back to them. Like, really you.
Yeah, that'll be the thing. Well, I guess I'll have to hand it off to somebody to return it. I guess is my plan because I think we're going to be out of there after.
What's the plan? So it's like obviously welcome drinks, wedding, Easter, and then like that next day, are you on your honeymoon? Or
I think so. Yeah, I think we might come back here, but we're pretty much leaving right afterwards for the honeymoon. So, and it's coming up real quick, boy. I mean, April
dude,
weekend.
You got like 2.5 months.
Yeah,
that's nuts. That's nutty.
I got to get it figured out ASAP.
Yeah, don't stress your girl out.
No, I'm not. I'm not.
Be like, I don't know what I'm gonna wear. It's like it's next week.
No, I'm telling. Like, I want her to pick it because I don't really care what I wear. I mean, I have some feelings about it, but I don't. As long as she's good with it, I'm okay. So I kind of want her to pick it. I'll just get that. Like, here's the pictures of what's available. And
what do you want? Do you want to do like a full suit, or are you doing like a suspender look, or like?
Yeah, I mean, perhaps suspenders. I think probably just like a normal suit, white shirt type of thing. Maybe suspenders. And
I don't know if you're gonna do some like, because Will, for those that don't know, he's got like a funky, retro, cool, like Key West old guy kind of. Not that you're old, but like, you know what I mean? Like you'll throw a fedora on, something like that. Like old school, like thrifted jacket that's retro.
Yeah. Well, they did have like kind of like a pink suit at the Men's Warehouse that you could rent, and I was like, Easter weekend, that could be a good look.
Yes.
But I showed it to my partner, and she didn't say anything, which meant that no, I cannot wear that. So I'm just like, you just tell me what you want, and we'll do that. So
okay.
I'm thinking maybe something, probably just like a dark green, maybe. I feel like that's my color.
Yeah.
So like a forest green, somewhere in that range. But
I like it.
Yeah, so it'll be good.
I actually bought a new dress for your wedding as well.
Oh, nice. How much did you spend?
I got it. It was a Black Friday deal. I got it 25% off, probably for like, I think it was like $75. It's a nice dress. It's not like some like schmucky dress.
Yeah.
And I got it when it came like right when I left for Israel, and then I forgot I had it, and then I was like, I should probably try it on. And it fits kind of.
Yeah.
It's good.
Yeah. Okay. Good.
I'm just gonna not breathe or eat at your wedding. No, I'm kidding. It'll be fine.
Yeah. Yeah. I was really hoping I would drop a few pounds. I was like, I'll wait to get the suit until it's crunch time, because hopefully I'll drop a few pounds. I don't think that happened, unfortunately. So I don't know. I'm gonna be a fatty for the wedding, but I'm gonna get though. There's shapewear. I think I'm gonna get men's shapewear that I can wear underneath.
There's men's shapewear?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I got an ad for it on Instagram, so they know.
I know obviously there's women's shapewear, and I have a few friends that got the I don't know if you know what a faja is. That's like a full-on corset thing.
Yeah. Yeah. I think it's just like a shirt, for a guy.
Russian shirt.
Russian shirt, yeah, pretty much.
Are you gonna get that? I mean,
yes. Yeah, I am.
Wear that, and then you're gonna wear the white shirt, and then you're gonna wear the jacket. Are you gonna be a little toasty?
Probably, but I think I'm gonna have some sort of costume change after, going to something more casual.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I should have asked this. Is the reception inside or outside?
Both. I mean, mostly inside, but there is a nice outside area.
Oh, okay, cool.
That people can hang out in. Yeah. So it'll be both. Yeah, I'll probably do. I mean, I would imagine it's going to be pretty warm, so I'm going to get some sort of like linen short sleeve shirt that I can wear with the slacks, and kind of, maybe get like a what do you call that? A bouquet, a bouquet, boutonniere. Yeah, something that can pin to me, and I don't know. It'll be good. But anyway, just rambling. Thank you, everybody. Fun show today, Anna. Really appreciate it. That was a good time. it's nice to talk about local stories and everything, but doo-doo stuff just always does well, and it's fun, and everybody has an opinion about it. So it was a good time. I hope that was enjoyable for you, not too disgusting, everybody. And you can vote. I think the poll is still open. I'm going to leave it up. But it seems like the people have spoken and they share Anna's point of view. You can leave a voicemail, 813-693-2124, or a text. Same thing, 813-693-2124. It's in that green bar below. You can send emails at thehomemade.broadcast@gmail.com, and make sure you subscribe to the Substack, HMBradio.substack.com. Thanks, everybody. McShay is here. Thomas, Dr. Drea was up in here. Lots of people. Frank. Sorry if I missed anybody, but yeah. Cool. Thank you guys for being here. And there's something else.
Catch me on WPHT.
Yes.
3 to 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time this Friday. So 2 days time on the 16th. I'll be hosting with Sean Farish. Very talented, funny man. So check it out.
Yeah, cool. Sounds good. There was a guy, Anna, who messaged us. He has like a business, a golf store that's opening up, and he wanted to like be a guest to talk about his store. And I was like, well, that's interesting. It's not really something we'd be interested in, for a guest, but I was like, perhaps maybe we could do some sort of sponsorship or something for your business. And I was like, how did you find us? Just out of curiosity. I thought maybe you listened to the show or something. He goes, I searched Google for a podcast and you came up. And I was like, okay. So I don't think we'll be having the golf store guy as a guest. But, if you do have a business, I'll just say this real quick, and you want to sponsor this show, we would enjoy that. thehomemade.broadcast@gmail.com.
Yeah, I mean, it probably wouldn't be good for business, but if you're like, I have a golf shop and I went to prison for 10 years before that, okay, let's talk about that. You know what I mean? If you come with some scandal and you got a business, okay.
You got a golf store and you crapped your pants?
Yeah, let's chat.
We want to hear from you. But,
yes, we do. But you gotta have like a backstory.
Yeah.
You secretly had a second family and then everybody found out and murder suicide. Hit me up.
Yeah. That now we're talking.
Yeah.
All right. Well, cool, Anna. Well, we'll keep you all posted about next week. Hopefully it'll just be normal, but so Thursday would be out of the question.
Not out of the question. Friday's not gonna work.
Mm-hmm.
We'll figure it out.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Let me know.
We will. Yes, we will definitely do that. Thanks again, guys. And we'll talk to you hopefully next week. If not, I'll keep you posted. HMBradio.com. You can find out info there. Thank you. Thank you, Anna.
All right. Thank you. Bye.